What's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by Jew Almighty. It's titled IShowSpeed's North African tour was derailed by racism. Surprise, surprise. I guess we're going to see what he experienced there. I've only been to North Africa once. I went to Egypt. I wasn't a fan, okay? Not to say I would never go back. I do want to go to different parts of Egypt. I was in Cairo. Didn't like it. That was one of my least favorite experiences. I detailed it on my Patreon if you're curious. Want to hear what exactly happened. I have footage to prove receipts. That's somebody doing me dirty over there, all right? They tried to play me. Anyway, so yeah, I wasn't a fan personally. And I only went to Egypt. I can't speak on the rest of North Africa, but yeah, it just wasn't my vibe. So I am not surprised that he experienced racism specifically because, yeah, North Africa is very different than the rest of Africa as far as what people look like and their ideology and whatnot. So this doesn't shock me, but let's see exactly what happened with him. Let's watch.
IShowSpeed's just experienced some insane racism in North Africa.
Why they throwing stuff? Oh, hell no. Let's get out
there. Which nearly ruined his tour of a continent that's been showing him nothing but love.
I wonder what that crying girl... Sorry, this is not a funny situation. Obviously, racism is very unfortunate and it should be taken seriously. But I do wonder with the girl who was crying in the other video, I wonder what she think about this because I don't think she understands a lot. So I wonder if she's confused watching this and like, wait, what? I don't know.
Not only has he been having the time of his life experiencing new things, cultures, and places.
But yeah, once again, listen.
But he's
different parts of
educating
Africa,
the whole generation on how beautiful and advanced many of the countries in Africa actually are.
Kenya, Nairobi City, bro. What a beautiful city. This is such a beautiful city,
I like Kenya.
Hey, y'all, this is amazing.
Mombasa, fire.
Speed, love, work. Thank you, man. Chad, that's what I'm here for. I'm just for the people who can't travel. I try to give y'all the best experience.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. Speed stream in Algeria was basically just like it was in any other country. Like, this dude is a celebrity of celebrities at this point. I think anywhere he goes in the world, there are just going to be huge crowds surrounding him, whether people know him or not.
Hey, everybody in the stream, everybody in the chat. That subscribe button, bro.
It's so funny for as big as Speed is for him to still be doing content creator things. Hit that sub button, yo.
It's like a European France type, if that makes sense.
It's like France.
Like, Chad, y'all look at the architect of the buildings. Y'all looking at it?
One thing that's really dope about Speed, and he said it when he was in one of those countries, maybe Botswana, he said that his goal with streaming and traveling and seeing all these places is to allow people to live vicariously through him, which is dope. But this stream was just like all the other ones where he went to different places in the country, he met different people.
I hated the food in Cairo too. It was pissing me off. I just had to remember it. And I can't wait to get up out of there. Oh my God. No shade to anybody who's from Egypt, all right? I didn't have all the food all your country has to offer. I'm just speaking of my isolated experience, and it was horrible. Our time there was not good. Anybody who want to know the worst country I've been to, it's Egypt. That's the worst country I've ever been to.
Aim for streaming.
And my experience, I'm not saying it's the worst country out there. Again, I'm no expert of all countries and everything there is to do. Just from my experience, it was my worst experience anywhere I've ever traveled.
Entertained and just doing normal stuff.
Hey, man, what you doing, bro? Where your dad at?
Yeah.
And I was trapped there.
It's so cool that he engages with everybody, just normal people, not just celebrities or the important people of countries. It's really dope. Speed is that Muhammad Ali love. When they were doing the Rumble in the Jungle, I think that was Zaire, and he was jogging through the streets and the people were running with him. That is IShowSpeed in real life.
good time here.
The turnouts for his streams be crazy. Like, I wonder what percentage of these people out here actually even know who IShowSpeed is. Or they just caught up in the excitement of there's this huge celebrity that everybody else knows, so they're going to be out there cheering too. But IShowSpeed has to be one of the most well-known people on the face of the map at this point.
I mean, they got a song.
Algeria, man. It's beautiful here, chat. It's very beautiful. It's up this theoretically
Man, the security is deep.
here, chat. It's very beautiful. It's up this theoretically we have cultural civilization of
Even though Algeria was beautiful, a lot of people were welcoming and hospitable towards Speed. By the time he got to the stadium, which is when everything went left, he had already experienced racism and being called the N-word in the country. Speed is better than me because he clearly heard the dude call him an N-word as clear as day and just completely ignored it, played it off like he didn't hear it. And that wasn't all. An Algerian guy who super hyped up insults Speed by calling him an effing You don't even know how to react to that one. And according to some of the responses on X, Algerians hate black people, Jews, Moroccans, French people, Asians, homosexuals, women. What a lovely country. The outcome of his visit to Algeria, despite a few nice little moments, is above all a fiasco with a lot of misunderstanding of the culture. Insults directed at him, and his relevant analysis is that Algeria resembles France. I think the French built Algeria. Yeah, Algeria was under French control from 1830 to 1962. So after a couple moments of racism, it all leads up to what Speed actually experienced in Algeria's football stadium. And his visit was arranged with ownership in advance. They knew he was coming, rolled out the red carpet for him so the world could see their stadium and everything they have to offer as well.
Oh, this stadium's crazy. Big stadium. Whoa, this is a stadium. Massive. Holy. This stadium is massive. God damn. Yo, this stadium's crazy. What?
Immediately they start throwing stuff. And it's hard for me to believe if this was a white celebrity, even if they did know him, that they would be shouting at him and throwing stuff, like literally throwing water bottles and everything else at Speed for no reason because he wasn't interrupting the game and his visit was arranged with ownership. They knew he was coming.
Why they throwing stuff? Oh, hell no. What they throwing? I'm not even on a rivalry team.
They were legit launching full cans and bottles at that man. They were trying to do damage. That was they weren't throwing empty bottles.
I'm not even a rival. I support United. What the hell? Hell no. We gotta get out of here. Why they throwing stuff? I'm leaving this one.
What are they saying?
They're diehard fans.
I know what.
Because if you don't support them, they're not there.
We gotta walk around no more. Walk around for what? To get thrown?
If you're not wearing a t-shirt, they don't care.
What?
Now the bodyguard's telling Speed this is about the football club, that he's not wearing their jersey, so they're throwing stuff at him. With some of the racism that Speed already experienced, it's hard to believe if this was a white celebrity, they would be launching full bottles of drinks at him.
They're like real big fans.
Bro, I got on an Algerian national shirt.
But, you know, the team.
I'm not even, I'm just.
They are ultras. They don't like to film them. Okay?
They had a football game.
Yeah. But they are ultras. You know, the ultras mentality.
That don't make sense. You don't like being filmed?
But they are friendly.
But a football match is filming everybody.
So the bouncer said they were throwing stuff at him because he wasn't wearing their team jersey, even though he's wearing the national jersey. The photographer said that they were throwing stuff at him because he was filming, which doesn't make sense because everybody has a phone or a camera out and they're not throwing stuff at them. So why would a whole stadium be mad because he walked into a stadium with one camera filming himself as agreed to by ownership? It just doesn't make sense. And that's what Speed is saying.
Hell no! No, they're not. They gonna start throwing water. They gonna start throwing water.
chat, you see them saying ultras, which I guess is super soccer fans, football fans. It still doesn't make sense that they would be mad that he's filming and throwing stuff at them in a half-empty stadium.
Okay, chat, I like this club. Okay. Whoa, God damn. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
How bad of a look is that? You got this black American celebrity that the whole city was chasing around with almost 50 million people watching him on live stream, and y'all are pelting him with sodas and waters for no apparent reason after he was already called the N-word on the street coming to the stadium.
This is crazy.
They don't like them to film them, you know.
Shut up.
But they like you. They say
They like you. They like you.
you.
That don't make no sense.
It does not make sense when you see how many cameras there are following him around on top of that. Of people there, of Algerians there, not Speed's team.
You don't throw water at somebody you don't like. No. I
Yeah, I hear that bullshit. Get out of here. I'm going straight to the airport.
Water at me. Oh, crap. All right, Chad, I got it. They threw like 50 waters at me.
They love you, though, huh?
No, they don't.
They don't like being filmed. That's all. But they love you.
That ain't what you said before. Shut up. Now you trying to repeat what the other dude said. Shut the fuck up.
Like being filmed at a football match. Everybody got their phone out. Even the national broadcast is filming. You gonna get mad at the national broadcast too? If I had the opposite jersey on, I'm just here to watch the football match.
And Speed is trying to go through the process of elimination to make it anything about race, because some people are saying he's not a fan of the club, it's because of the jersey. Some people are saying it's because he's filming, even though he keeps saying that makes absolutely no sense. And commenting,
Racist places love to come up with all these other reasons why people ain't fucking with you, but it's like, all right, just say what it was. Or say what it is. You don't fuck with me because I'm black.
nominators is skin color.
These fans too crazy. Look, I would understand if I had the opposite jersey on, but bro.
They're just excited for you. He issued them every ounce of bail he can.
I would
I
fire
belong here, bro. I'm about to dip.
They're gonna throw stuff up.
In his chat, you do see a bunch of different things. Ultra no media. Super soccer fans, I guess, are called ultras, and they don't like being filmed, even though they're filming each other and everything else. But then you do see somebody talking about Arabs, who I've definitely heard of races against black people and South Africans.
I'm about to leave you, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god. They're acting like animals.
It's just hard for me to imagine they would be doing that to a white celebrity, even if they didn't know.
They are throwing stuff up.
You can literally hear those bottles and cans hitting, boom, boom, boom. And look at my man right here soaking.
Get out of here, let's get out of here. I'm leaving. We are out, bro. We leaving, chat. And keep water.
Speed really handles all of this well. Like, this isn't the first time we've seen something racist happen to Speed. When he was in another country in Africa doing nothing but minding his business, he got flicked off for no reason.
Middle fingers to me. Why you put a
All
middle
that
finger to me? Why you put a middle finger to me, man? No, she put
And here's the thing, nobody is worried about y'all bum ass. Nobody, people, oh, I want no camera. Nobody even fucking notices you. Nobody cares about you. Like, they're following him. We could barely see the back of your goddamn head. Nobody is looking at you. Like, get over yourself. People are weird. Racist ass bitch. Girl, shut up.
I try to have dinner.
I'm trying to have dinner. Bitch, eat. Nobody's stopping you from having dinner. I can't stand this. And the thing is, we're in a day and age where even if a popular influencer isn't filming themselves, you have everyday people filming themselves. They got their cameras out. You got tourists with their cameras out all the time filming all type of random shit. So the chances of you being like caught on camera, very high. So I hate when people want to focus on, oh, influencers, oh, you got your camera. Shut the fuck up. Well, don't come outside, because guess what? People are gonna take pictures and post shit. As long as nobody is invading your space and all, you know, got the camera all up on you, you shouldn't have an issue. Like, you're doing the most. I didn't even fucking notice her. Nobody's paying attention to you and your gray hairs, girl. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh, this irritates me. Because as somebody who films, you know, it's just like, don't come in public then if you have a problem. I've never had any major issues, except it was one time. Okay, I was in Austria. Okay, I got a whole video on my second channel. Check it out if you like. On Shanell TV, link down below. But there was a situation where, mind you, I'm filming myself. I'm in my own space, in my own world, in my own section, my own area. And then 2 people pulled up behind me. They came after I was already there filming myself. And then the guy, he was all looking at my camera like mugging, like he had a problem. Nigga, you put up on me. I was over here by myself, minding my business, filming myself, and you want to pull up behind me and be like, well, get the fuck away from me. That shit is annoying. Niggas, this is 2026. People have their cameras out. Get over it. Don't walk in people's sight, or don't worry about niggas filming when they just filming themselves. All right, you might be on camera. If you don't want to be seen, keep your ass in the house. That shit is stupid, in my opinion. Of course, there are times people are invading your space and privacy. That's a whole different story. But if it's just like, I don't know. It's not that serious.
Yo, she put the middle finger to me. She put the middle.
Imagine that he catches the middle fingers by a white woman. He addresses it, and they basically tell him to calm down without addressing her or anything.
Because I'm also saying this, I'm getting annoyed because I feel like there is some underlying racism there as well. Because it's like, this black dude walking, you know, because it's like, is that a part of the problem? Are you trying to disguise it as, oh, I just don't want to be on camera? Girl, nobody is paying attention to you.
She did.
Finger me for no reason. I'm trying to eat dinner too, okay? I'm trying to do the same thing, okay? So relax. I just came here to eat dinner just like you, so don't get mad at me, okay? I'm sorry that this happened, but that is what it is. That is how, like,
Even if you're playing devil's advocate to say they're mad that it's a big, loud crowd around Speed, I still have to ask the question, would they be reacting like that if it was a white celebrity with the crowd around?
this, okay?
It's amazing to be at no point.
And the thing is, even if the crowd is the issue, he's passing. It's not like he's just standing there just chilling behind you and the crowd is surrounding you and, oh my God, I can't eat, this is distracting. He's literally passing you and going away. And if you didn't do all of that, then he would have just kept moving and then the crowd would have moved with him. But you want to be a weirdo. I'll stop pausing.
Did they apologize or say my bad or she shouldn't have done that? She's just a little upset at the crowd or whatever. They just basically gaslight him and be like, just go your way and we'll go ours. What? How about an apology because he didn't do anything wrong to them? There's no way you can tell me that's not racist.
Tell that young lady.
And it is xenophobia too.
I didn't do anything to her, okay?
I'm gonna start getting hostile with people.
Speed for not letting us He was in.
Because I be chilling. I feel like I be chilling, but I feel like the xenophobia is starting to get out of hand, which is, I feel like, honestly more of an issue when you travel internationally than racism is. In this situation, clearly it's racism, but most places that you travel around the world, more often than not, it's a lot of xenophobia, and people want to be weird towards you or treat you a certain way once they, peep that you're American. Because even if they don't hear you talk, sometimes people could, like, size us up and know that this person is giving American. This seems like an American. This is an American woman, So, yeah, I feel like I'm real chill, and I try to be on my best behavior because I'm in another country. I don't want to get locked up nowhere. Obviously, I'm not going to fight anybody, obviously. But it's like, I don't even want to have a verbal confrontation with anybody, but it's getting to a point where it's like, fuck y'all, and I'm in your country, what's up, what you going to do about it? Nothing. All right, get the fuck out of my face. I'm about to start getting aggressive because y'all got me fucked up. This shit is weird and it's lame, and I feel like they do a lot of xenophobic shit. So I feel like this has a lot to do with xenophobia.
Assaulted first and then told he was being aggressive when he questioned why. When I see stuff like this, I'm reminded that people like this are managers, teachers, and healthcare professionals. Just imagine what they do to black people around them. To black people around them or under them. You have no idea how much Muslim Arabs hate blacks. They still operate slave markets in Africa. It's time for black Africans to open a history book and learn what Muslim Arabs did to them and how much they hate them. I'm glad this tour happened because now folks can see the reason behind the rest of Africa routinely beefed him with North Africa. The only North African country I've been to is Egypt. And I had a good time. It was dope. I didn't have any bad experiences. But I'm American.
And see that.
Travel guys, it was a big group of us. We probably stayed in like the tourist spot.
I had a travel guide too, and I also was in the tourist spot, but I did kind of venture out on my own a little bit. But yeah, I mean, obviously different people have different experiences in different places. I do kind of want to go to Morocco. I definitely hear mixed things, but I more than likely will go eventually. I have no interest in going anywhere else though in North Africa. I might go back to Egypt. I want to do like a cruise or something. A real fancy cruise. But Cairo, I don't need to go back to that city.
So our experience was probably really limited.
Tell them let's go. Every time I get out, they chuck water bottles.
Honestly, I'm sure that really is pretty hard for Speed because he's a serious soccer fan, always has been. So to be rejected like that in a soccer stadium probably does hurt that man.
Why are we still here? We can't even watch the football game. What's the point of us being here?
And unfortunately, that wasn't the only place that Speed experienced racism. When he left Algeria and went to the neighboring country of Morocco, they threw bananas at him and made monkey sounds.
I've heard very mixed things. One of my closest friends said that it was real racist when she went.
Laughing in the background. I know he looked at them, but they're sitting up there like really laughing at that. And they tried to lie about it and make justifications for them throwing stuff at Speed in Algeria in that stadium. But everybody knows that was nothing but racist. Someone just called people from North Africa Timu Europeans. That's the vibe. I can't believe North Africa ruined a beautiful experience that Speed was exposing to the world about Africa. And this definitely did change people's view of Africa now, especially people that don't know anything about.
Okay, I think that's stupid though, because I don't think your view should be tainted by somebody else's experience. Now, definitely be smart about it and peep. Like I would never want to go to a place where I can see that a large group of people are being visibly hostile to somebody who's black. I don't care what the excuse is. I would never want to go. So that sure, but you can't be like, oh, okay, this taints my view of all of Africa, of the whole damn continent. I think that's stupid. But yeah, I would not want to go there. I mean, to be clear, I never want to go there anyway. It was never on my radar.
Their exposure and education from Speed. In all the previous countries, all the black people in America saw was people that looked like them with their same skin color halfway around the world, showing love to Speed. And Speed in return exposing the world to all these beautiful people, beautiful cultures, locations that many people had never seen before and didn't even know existed. But now they see it's racism everywhere. Black people just don't get a break from it. And kind of like this is, imagine getting racially abused in Africa as a black American. It's sad.
That's
bro, after experiencing the same thing.
It's not a black country. Just because it's in Africa, North Africa is not black. There's not black people there. All right. I mean, they have some, obviously, but it's mainly non-black.
In the U.S.
Bro, this IShowSpeed racism incident that happened in Algeria is insane. Obviously, Algeria is not in Europe. It's in Africa, but they don't claim to be African. They claim to be Arab.
They were colonized by the French, so I guess the Algerians get their racism from the people that colonized them and no doubt was racist against them.
And the people were trying to justify this racism thing when they were all throwing stuff at him in the stadium because he had his hand in his pants. Bro, that is not true at all. Locals...
There was a bunch of different justifications. Hand in his pants, he wasn't wearing the right jersey, or because he was recording.
Yeah, they don't look black at all. They don't look African.
Racism, because he was a black man, a black American at that.
They're literally calling him the GER as he was just casually driving around in the city. It's the fact that it's only the Arab countries that are racist towards people. IShowSpeed is just doing his job as a streamer, showing all these different cultures and countries in Africa, and the Arab countries are definitely being exposed. The fact that they also try to justify the racism...
See, and I don't like that either, because I have been to several Arab countries outside of Africa, and I have had a lot of good experiences, and obviously there are racist people in all of these countries. Every last one of them, there are racist people, and you can have racist encounters, okay? That's a very real possibility, but I just don't like when people generalize, just period. When people do that, I'm just like, that's just very ignorant, because not all places are created equal, and not all Arab countries are going to be racist towards black people or treat them this way. Because I've had several good experiences in Arab countries. So.
You don't know Algerian soccer fans. Come on, bro. No matter what type of soccer fans you are, that's just ignorant to say.
That was another dumb thing, because Speed is a true blue soccer fan, has been to matches all across the globe, and that's really one of the things that set him apart from other content creators in the U.S., how plugged in he is to that scene. So for him to not have experienced that anywhere else, in any of the other stadiums he's gone to, completely nixes that argument.
This whole thing just got me fired up, because it's the fact that, like, I didn't know this was happening in Africa. And it just shows that it all stems from Europeans, because Europe used to rule Algeria.
Racism and colorism is everywhere.
Europeans used to rule most of North Africa, hence why they don't like to say they're African, they like to say they're Arab. And I'm not saying all North Africans are racist. I just think that history does show itself here, and that from IShowSpeed's streams, you can definitely tell that North Africa is a lot more different than South Africa.
Facts.
Some Arabs are more racist.
West Africa, very different.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how my aunt called me Shanell when I went to Lebanon. Let's talk about how they tell me to stay out of the sun because I'm already too dark. Let's talk about how I want my best friend to come with me to Lebanon, but I'd rather spare her a terrible experience. Let's talk about how if I fell in love with a black guy and married him...
Speechless, no words. It would be that bad for both of them.
How hard that would be for me, how hard it would be for him, how many hurdles we would both have to jump through, how I really wouldn't want him around my extended family because I wouldn't feel comfortable and he wouldn't feel comfortable. It's really gross. Maybe we should start taking some accountability and stop denying it.
Knowing that Arabs are that racist against black people has definitely been an eye-opener to a lot of people, especially because this is IShowSpeed of all people who caught everything on camera and everybody saw it live. So if they're that racist against IShowSpeed, if they're throwing bananas at him and calling him the hard R on camera, knowing he's streaming, and if they don't know who he is, they know he's a celebrity from America, then imagine how they treat other black people on that continent. Imagine how they treat South Africa, who is a lot darker than them.
Everything was fun. Everything was great. Today, you saw the water bottles. But chat's not the W's in the chat, bro. Seriously, bro. You can't let stuff like that get you down, bro. You can't
You're being optimistic.
cancel out the whole stream, bro. The whole stream, bro. Everybody was showing love, bro.
And no matter what, people online are going to compare those North African streams and the incidents of racism he's experienced with his tour of South Africa, which was all love, all the time. IShowSpeed showing why he's this generation's Michael Jackson, as thousands of people swarm him in Kenya. It's unprecedented how popular and loved Speed is. Around the world, some of the most famous athletes, actors, singers, pop stars could not draw a crowd like that anywhere, let alone in Kenya. Honestly, going back to look at all these other streams from all these other countries in South Africa, it definitely makes Algeria and Morocco just look terrible because this is genuine love right here.
I never thought about going
People
over.
dream to go to Africa Safari. Thank you for the live experience. Speed, love, Bert. Thank you, man.
I've been to that same safari. It was actually really dope.
That's what I'm here for. I'm for the people
Cool.
that can't travel. I try to give y'all the best experience. I don't make a cut down video. I'll show y'all live. I'll show y'all a live experience.
Yeah, there are millions of people that are living vicariously through Speed, that are learning and being exposed more about the world through Speed, and are really having their mindsets and perceptions of the world outside of where they live change. How can you not appreciate him for that?
Man, this whole time.
Oh my God.
Africa was such a poor country, bro. Such a.
All right, he's trolling. He saw the girl from the last video I reacted to, and he's trying to recreate that viral moment and be stupid. And I feel like he's purposely calling Africa a country. He's being stupid, and he can go to hell. Jesus Christ!
Place you wouldn't want to be in, bro.
I'm not knocking the younger generation, but I still don't know how that's the case for them because they can go online on social
Hello, thank you, brother. See, this is somebody who has sense and who travels. No shade to Antoine, the other guy that I react to, because I like him. But thank you. As somebody who travels and who has sense, like, what are you even talking about? These tears are weird. Y'all are doing this for clicks and views and attention. That's all this is, because this is stupid. You have the fucking internet. There's no justification. You can look up travel vlogs. They pop up by the thousands. Instagram, look up Africa. Thousands of clips of travel vlogs of people showing their experiences as black people traveling. They've been traveling for a long, long time now. This is not 1982, okay? I'll throw a random year out there. All right, this has been going on for a very long time now. People have been documenting their travels. None of this is new information. Like, if you just are, I'm just finding out, then you're just stupid and you have been living in stupidity. And that's a choice, so.
and literally interact with people in Africa and all these different countries. They can look stuff up on TikTok and see what these places and cities actually look like. It really doesn't compare to when I was younger, where the only thing you really saw of Africa was on the TV.
Thank you.
Hungry kids and flies flying all around. That type of propaganda. You could literally do a Google search and see what Nairobi looks like right now.
And Speed is single-handedly.
Thank you. That was my point in my last video. That was my main, or one of my main points. I had several. Okay, I was rambling in that video. Jesus, I was yapping. Let me shut up because I'll be yapping in this one. But yes, that's what I was saying. So this is why this is performative. If you believe for a second that this is authentic, I have a bridge to sell you. And I feel the same way about that other girl too. She also pissed me off. He's pissing me off because he's trying to do exactly what she did. And he purposely didn't comb his hair, so it would add to the dramatic effect. I don't trust him.
That's dope. Like the music in Africa, the culture,
the music,
every single aspect of Africa just makes my insides feel so good, bro.
Oh my God! You know what? Sorry. I hate the internet. I hate people so bad that everything about Africa makes my insides feel. What are you even talking about? You just saying anything, and you like deliberately called Africa a country. I see what you're doing.
Any of that slowed him down. He got the welcome he deserved in Senegal afterwards.
I want to go to Senegal. I heard the food in Senegal is fire. I heard it's heat. And I heard they jollof was fire. I heard they originated jollof.
Just as important as seeing how beautiful most of those countries in Africa are, how advanced they are, how great the people are, I think it was also important for people to see that racism and colorism still exist and are still in effect on the continent of Africa. Because like I said before, if they're making monkey noises, throwing bananas, calling Speed a hard R, throwing water bottles and soda cans at them, imagine how they treat regular, non-famous black people or Africans who are much darker than them on a regular day with no cameras recording. It has to be terrible, and there are really no excuses for it. But Speed handled it well. Even though you could clearly see he was affected and set back a little bit, he did not let that stop his role or take away his optimism as he continues his African tour. But shout out to
very unfortunate, very sad that they treated him like that when he went. But, you know, just keep in mind, this does not mean as a black person you're going to have the same experience. I mean, I personally wouldn't look at something like this and be eager to go and visit after seeing something. Like I said, when people are being hostile in large numbers to somebody who's black, like I was like, I don't know about that. But even still, given this, it does not mean you're going to have a bad experience. Like I said, I didn't have a good experience in Cairo. He said he had a great time. There's other things that happened. Like I said, I detailed it on Patreon. And yeah, I've had, I don't say some friends. I had one friend said they had a great experience in Morocco, but I have another friend that said that it was terrible and it was racist. So there's that. I don't know. I do want to go eventually, just to see for myself. And I want to go to the Blue City. I forgot what it's called. So I will go eventually, I'm sure, but am I in a rush to go? No, because it's just North Africa just doesn't appeal to me for several reasons. And yeah, places can definitely be racist. Any country, let's be clear, any country in the world can be racist to you. There can be a hate crime, anything that takes place. So just be aware of that. But yeah, sucks that this was his experience. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.